Hello, everybody, and welcome back to today's episode of Descent into Avernus. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what is to be done chicken-wise here. So the chickens that surround Haruman just swarm to attack him. They just rush. They rush in.
Even chickens know of the blood war.
That's right. There are 4 of them. So here we go. All right. So let's see. His armor class. He's got his shield. He's got his Hellfire Lance. Okay. All right. Here goes. Chicken time. Arise, chickens.
Chicken arise.
Bite. Claw. Hey, claw for 3.
Yeah.
All right. And then bite.
Get him.
And then claw. Nothing. Bite.
Chickens.
Claw. Nothing. We got one more. Bite.
Can an abyssal chicken work its way up to being a Baldur eventually?
Maybe. This one's about to, though. Chickens. Bite, claw, they both hit.
Yeah!
And did 9 damage.
Get him! Fuck him up!
All right. Bryn, it is your turn.
And finishes chewing.
Yeah.
She is then afraid.
You are indeed afraid.
So, but I feel like she's the sort of like afraid of like, I'm not going to go any closer, but I also have to protect them. So I don't think she goes anywhere. I think I just stay there.
Hunker down.
And like hunker down.
Okay.
I will take, I'll take the dodge action so that if something attacks me, I don't get attacked. But okay. I'm like, I've got to be the last one out, but I also don't want to go any closer.
All right. Can you make a saving throw, another charisma save at the end of your turn?
Yeah. This is at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, let me double check. Saving throw, because you're frightened, yeah, and if saving throws are a disadvantage, then this one is a saving throw. So
no, it's ability
checks and attack roll, so not saves.
Not a saving throw.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes more sense.
That is better. Yeah, because then you'd be stuck under the thing's own weight. Yeah.
23.
Okay. All right. So at the end of this turn, you are free of your fear. All right. Sathra, it is your turn.
All right. My master plan is in action. I aim my bow at the wasp like 1 billion miles away.
Okay. So the wasp had from the edge of the map.
It's 180 feet away.
Yeah. It had,
as far as I am aware.
A turn. Which
means that it is not within regular attack range. It's within long range.
120 and then one move. It's at 180 right now.
180. Yeah.
And then on its initial, what is the max range? 300.
300.
Okay, so another. I'm just trying to calculate when it'll be out of range.
Next turn.
Yeah.
No, it'll be out of turn. It'll be out of range not next turn, but the turn after.
Yeah, the turn after.
Right on the edge of range next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I am going to shoot my longbow.
Do it.
I'm at disadvantage, and this first attack I'm going to leave it at disadvantage, and we'll just keep it go. 14. Is 14 hit?
It is a miss.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my inspiration, and I'm going to fire at non-disadvantage.
Okay.
You get 20.
That is a hit.
I'm going to declare Eldritch Smite.
Nice.
And I'm going to knock it out of the air.
Okay.
So I do 7 damage with the longbow, then 4d8 damage with Eldritch Smite. And it is knocked prone with no saving throw, so it falls out of the air.
Okay.
When you hit it, you expend Warlock slot, deal 1 extra d8 force damage to the target, plus another d8 per level of spell slot, so 4. Knock the target prone if it's huge or smaller. So down goes Wasp, down goes Lulu, hitting whatever impact they take on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think it would be like. Let's do like half its speed. So say it's like 30 feet off the ground. So roll another 3d6.
Okay. That's 2d6. One more d6 on there.
Another 16. Okay. All right. So the wasp is still alive.
29.
You haven't killed it. You fire at it. You knock it out of the air. It spirals down.
Damage and it's not dead.
Yeah, spirals down, crashes into the surface of Avernus, and you can still see its little wings fluttering. It's going to try and take off at the beginning of its next turn and continue attempting to escape. So, anything else this turn, Southern?
No, I think that was a pretty successful turn.
I think so too.
Hopefully I can kill it next turn before it gets way out of range.
Okay, so Srovo, it's your turn.
All right, here we go. The big combo. I cast slow in an area such that it hits.
Oh, apparently
Paramander.
I have another D8 of damage. So but turns passed, so don't worry about it. Never
Okay.
used smite before.
That's okay. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
I will. The minimum amount of chickens I can hit is 2, so I'll hit 2 because I want them to keep having the multi attack, but I can't if they fail. So there'll be a big box that's like up here somewhere that I'm going to cast.
Sure, yeah, that hits him
cool.
and then 2 of the abyssal chickens. Okay.
Yes. And for his saving throw, he's going to have a 9.
Okay, a 9 on the die.
Yes.
And what kind of save is it? What spell are you even casting?
Slow, sorry.
Okay.
And it's a wisdom saving throw. So 9 plus whatever his wisdom modifier is, and I really hope it's not 7.
No, it is not. It is not one of his better saves. Okay. All right. So
Deal.
you cast slow on him.
Yeah, the chickens can make the save or not.
And how long does this last? 10 rounds?
Yep, up to a minute in my concentration.
Okay.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice in a fully fit cube.
All right.
Oh,
So let me-
all right, just him then. The
Yeah.
chickens can keep pecking him to death. That seems
Okay.
fun.
Right, because it's not a hit everybody. It's just hit some. Okay.
No, my mistake. Thank you,
That's
Jack.
all right. Okay. All right. And that's your turn? Yeah. Okay, November.
Are you still feared, Sosoro?
No, Sosrovo broke
Okay.
the sphere. Yeah, you're the only one left. You and Jander.
I'm so afraid. So the fear, I can't get any closer.
Yes, that's right. You can't get any closer to him.
Can I attack him?
Yeah, you're at disadvantage.
I'm at disadvantage for any attack.
Any attacks.
At all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, save thing though. It will still be fine.
Let's see. That's so his speed is reduced by half because of the slow spell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try and wait. Frostbite is a saving throw. Yeah, this is the one. I'm gonna frostbite him.
Okay.
So it's a DC 15 Constitution save.
Okay.
And if
It's a 13.
So he takes 5 cold damage, and his next weapon attack has disadvantage.
Haha, he only gets 1 attack around as well.
Okay.
The combo.
All right.
Combined with loads of chickens, it's like kind of ridiculous.
Just like-
So how does your ability work if somebody has advantage? Dave, it doesn't matter. It's like it replaces whatever die is the one that gets
this
chosen.
is what we talked about
Yeah.
like a couple of sessions ago. And we decided that it did ignore advantage and disadvantage.
Yes. Yeah. Because it's like he
That's
picks
just what
he
turns
picks
up.
the better die, and then you say that's a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. And then he has disadvantage on his next attack. Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Cool. Anything else, November?
I cower behind Bryn's shield.
Make another charisma save.
Okay. I get a 15 plus 3 is 18.
Okay, you make the save.
Well, I'm not afraid anymore. I uncower.
Okay.
All together.
You're still
nothing
behind
can
Bridget.
stop us.
All right. So, Harmon on his turn, he is ignoring the chickens. He's got 1 attack at disadvantage. He's going to use it on Sosrovo.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he just fuck you chickens. He just walks.
I was like, I will impose double disadvantage. Never mind.
His movement rate is halved, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. So he's just going to move. Let's see. Oh, he might not be able to attack you because no, he can't. He can't get here this turn. So he's going to move 15. He'll move there. And I guess he'll attack November instead because November's close enough.
I will impose disadvantage on that. I don't know if you already
He's
got
already
it.
got it. Yeah.
I will double
Super
disadvantage. He's so disadvantaged.
All right. With disadvantage, I get a 23. You're muted, Blue Jay.
That 23
Spicy.
hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
you take 7 piercing and 16 fire.
I am
You're not immune to
resistant.
fire.
I'm resistant to fire damage.
Yeah.
So what was it again?
It was 16, so you take 8 fire and 7 piercing.
Okay, so
And then the chickens get
He definitely takes AOs. Yeah.
2.
The chickens.
chickens.
2 hits from chickens for
Yes.
10 damage.
Chickens are the best.
Okay.
I was leery of the chickens when we
Yeah, they're
first
great.
summoned them, but now I am sure
They're
they're the
excellent.
greatest.
All right. So Jander.
Yonder.
Yonder Sunstar.
Yonder.
Oh, he gets a 9 on his
Sunstar.
wisdom save. Okay, so he's still hella confused by his blood frenzy. He gets another 20 hit points back, or whatever his normal hit point amount is. I think it's 20 for him.
It's 20, per round.
Okay. And then he's going to, let's roll a d10 and see what he does. Poor confused Jander. He got an 8. Okay, use his action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within reach. So
There are
he
no creatures within reach.
he has no creatures within reach. Let's see. Yeah, and it's this is all he does.
Can we
right?
have someone draw some fan art of Jander with like extra long arms reaching for a chicken?
Yeah, so he's like staggering around and doing
Give me
Just
that-
nothing.
like
give me that-
super stretch
give me
Armstrong
that-
arm going for the chicken.
Okay, and let me double check one other thing real quick here. Yeah, it's 20 hit points for regen, and then Haruman gets another save against the slow, right? It doesn't just last 10 turns.
Yes, at the end of each of its turns.
All right.
Sorry.
What kind of save is it?
Wisdom.
All right, he has advantage. He gets a crit. He's not slowed anymore.
Okay.
All right, so free from the slowing effect. Your spell is now complete. Jander is gonna I'll make a save at the end of his turn. I forgot last time, that's why I waited till the beginning on this one. So let's see if Jander is still frenzied.
No.
Let's see.
Snap out of
Please,
it.
my
save.
God, you
Sticky
useless
goose.
vampire shitlord.
He gets a 24. Okay, so his frenzy ends, and he has to make another save against fear.
Snap out of it.
Okay, one more wisdom save. And he gets that too. Okay, all right.
Finally.
Got his shit together. Okay, all right.
He's finally realized abyssal chickens are not the target.
The problem is that as soon as it's the abyssal chicken's turn, they swarm Jander.
He's not the closest to all of them.
Two of them could. Are
He's
closer to
equally
Haruman.
equally close except for that one. So these 3 go after him, and that one goes after Haruman.
All right, fine.
So chicken on Haruman, bite, claw, and it's a nope, nothing on that one. And then
Wait till that one makes the attack and then turn it off.
3 of
That's not how it
them.
works.
3 of them are gonna attack Jander.
Do we care enough to drop that concentration?
No. There's still one chicken that Haruman might swing a 23 damage lance at, so no.
Okay.
Mm.
You can't
and
stop
then
it through anyway.
14.
Ender has done literally 0 of anything.
He's done nothing so far. Yeah,
By
he's been
chicken
frenzied.
attacks as long as he wants.
Okay. He gets hit by 1 claw, and then a bite, and then another claw, which is a crit. So another 6, and then another 7, and then another 5. He's doing okay though. He's been regenerating for several turns. And then the last
that's
chicken, bite and claw, gets a 4 and another 4, another 8. Okay. So Jander shouts, "Who is in control of these infernal birds?" As they like leap up on him, clawing and
what?
pecking.
Technically, they're not infernal, they're abyssal.
Excellent. All right, Bryn, it is your turn. Haruman approacheth.
Oh, he's look, okay. Do I because I could stand on this square and attack him
Where?
from the high ground.
You can stand here, yeah.
But he has more of a reach weapon than you do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working with a mace here.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's fine. That's probably where I want to stand.
Somebody please, if Gender dies in this
No.
fight, please go to the Forgotten Realms wiki and edit it so that it says that Gender Sunstar
met
was
his
pecked to death
eventual
by
end.
chickens in hell.
You met his eventual end
Oh.
in hell, pecked to death by abyssal chickens.
That's my headcanon. All right, Bryn, so you're going to move over there.
I'm gonna move over there.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you don't have the dodge action anymore.
Yeah.
Good, okay, all
I'm
right.
gonna get all up in his face.
Yeah, do it.
And Bryn is a simple tall lady. She sees thing that is threat. She hits threat with mace.
Sounds
And then
legit.
maybe hopefully we will smite. All right,
Man, I
cool.
wish we were playing a game where we could be like, stop.
17.
Okay.
He has suffered
Yeah, you
long
hit him.
enough. Let him go.
Or actually, no, you don't. Sorry, 17's a miss. So you swing in and he blocks with his shield. Clang. And then you have another swing, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Gosh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I have 20, so I really shouldn't complain about this. I miss again.
Okay. All right. So the two of you are battling weapons and shields. Sathra, it is your turn.
I have a wasp to finish.
Yeah, the
off.
wasp hasn't. I guess it has gotten up and it's flown,
It's less than 300 away,
but
'cause
it's
it was
still
prone.
less. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's gone. Let me see. Okay, so it was 180 away, and then on its turn it got
Half
up, which
movement.
used half of its move.
So 90 more because 30 then 60, I would guess.
Yeah, another 90, putting it at what, 270?
270.
Okay, yeah. So you have this turn left.
I can hit it.
Yeah.
I can't smite it again though, so I just have to try and hit it.
Longbow is 600, not 300.
Oh,
I
is
just
it?
double-checked
Oh,
that.
okay, cool.
The bow's 600. Oh, you got lots of turns then.
All right, well, I guess I shoot at it.
Okay.
I have disadvantage, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Can't really do anything about
Yes, Bryn, that's very impressive.
that. Does anybody
I was just like, I needed to read it, and I always pick the
No, it's
wrong
okay. I do it
button
all the
to
time
read
too.
it.
does anybody have like an inspiration they're not using? I'm just
Do you
throwing it out.
want it? I have one.
Yeah, that would be great.
You can have mine.
All right, so I shoot my packed longbow
Yeah,
for
the thing
critical
about-
damage.
Nice. The thing about a longbow is you start shooting it this way, and then the farther away they go, the more
Yep.
you go like this.
Adjusting for sniper position.
Boom. Yeah, so you launch it up in the air and then just wait, and then it
Critical
comes
damage
down.
for 23.
All right, the wasp falls out of the air again, but not very far this time. So it got a little ways, starts to fly, and then you tag it, and it falls, hits the ground, bounces once, lays there dead.
Love it. All right, and then I turn my other shot.
I will
without-
say, Sathra, what's your passive perception?
I don't know. Let me check. 11.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll something to see if because you're the only one looking in that direction.
Pulls in
Some
the-
other wasp is just gonna pick Lulu up because this is a scripted encounter that you can avoid.
You do see where it was headed. There was a mound and then like some shapes in the air, but they're not coming this way. But you definitely see that it's a priority to get over there because they might come investigate a dead wasp or like check it out.
Cool.
But you do have time. They're not coming there
I
yet.
can definitely do that. Got
Yep.
one more spell, all
Yep.
covered.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but first, I have one more attack, so I guess I turn and shoot what's his butt with the longbow.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of cover because of the weird angle, but that's fine. You can still shoot
that's
him.
Cool. I mean, I can move maybe like
Hop down.
if I just like hop over here.
Yeah.
At him.
Yeah, that's fine. Now you're shooting under this horn.
Yeah, now I shoot him. So I shoot him. 16 is a miss.
Okay. And it's like a dead-on shot. Like there's no way to miss
Yeah,
him.
it just
and
pings off the
bang.
armor.
Yeah, it just hits his armor. It's like shooting a wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good.
Excellent. All right.
Thankfully, Dimension Door can take me 500 feet, so I will go.
Yeah. I love the idea. Dimension door to Lulu, but then keep shooting Harriman from all the way
That's
over
the
there.
plan.
So Sorovo, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's move up. Is here a good shot without cover? Or
Oh
there's
God, no.
kind of-
On Haruman, no, because you've got Bryn in the way.
I'm
and
not really
he's-
understand.
Yeah. So this is a topography like level. So
Okay.
you're up here, Sorovo, and he's down there, right?
And he's
Like,
right next to the wall.
and yeah, he's right next to the wall, and Bryn is next to the wall. So you like barely even have line of sight on him there. You have to be quite close to the edge.
I've been.
You could hop down to like where Sathra is.
I don't want to go down there. That seems bad. I'll go like up there because then
Yeah.
I've got a decent distance back and I'm out of range. So we will cast a chromatic orb.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh.
19.
You miss. The chromatic orb breaks on his shield, splattering magic of various colors in all directions.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything else, Sosrovo? Any bonus actions or anything like that?
I don't have any. Nope.
Okay. All right. November, your turn.
So I feel like my best bet is to cast a spell that might be more of a not an attack roll situation.
Yeah,
Because
it's quite hard to hit.
Yes, he has a very
20
high
is-
armor
is
class.
pretty difficult.
But he also has magic resistance,
Yeah.
so he's kind of fuck you for whatever you want to do.
So
Which
he
makes
has he
sense.
has advantage on saves. Is that what that means?
Yeah, probably all of them.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna try and keep giving him disadvantage.
Yeah, the problem is he attacks 4 times around, 3 times.
Attacks 3.
around.
He gets 3 attacks with the lance and then 1 special ability, but that special ability is
One
done.
reduction is still good.
Yeah, it's just less useful than it would be on a one hit.
I'm just gonna try and do more damage. I think I'm gonna call lightning storm up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So he has to make a dexterity save as a lightning flashes behind him and a storm that wasn't there before just appears over all of us.
Let me find a fog cloud I can use for you. Okay, so how big is it?
It is 60-foot radius, so 120 feet.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's
It's
just
a
like
storm.
the whole fight basically. So
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
storm. Like, I'm not even gonna bother then. Big storm cloud appears over the battlefield, and then lightning starts to leap from it. White
Mhm.
hot lightning, hell lightning. All right, so he's got to make what kind of save?
A dexterity save, DC 15,
Okay.
and he's wearing plate armor, so dexterity should be disadvantaged on it.
He's wearing plate armor.
Except that he's a demon.
It's like made
He
in-
doesn't
it's
have-
made of
Technically,
him. It's
the
like a shell.
disadvantage is stealth specifically, not on saves.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Otherwise, I'd be.
He gets an 18.
Okay. Then he takes half.
5. Yeah.
Okay, 5 damage.
That was a really bad roll on 3.
It's a pretty wimpy
Let
lightning
me
bolt.
just
It's just
say.
getting started.
It's just the first one.
It's the warm up. The
Spinning.
warm up round. Warm
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay,
Totally,
anything else?
Totally fine. I look at my hand and I'm like, come on. And they're like,
Come on, poor
Come
light.
on. All right. Okay. Haruman is going to.
Of course, he's going to destroy the fearsome chicken.
No. He's going to throw. Okay. So he's going to take 1 step that way.
Everybody shakes their heads about.
Actually, fuck it. He can take 2. He'll just stay in. He'll stay in the attack range of Bryn. So yeah, he jumps up on here, and now he's gonna start lancing people.
Ooh, cool.
So first, Sorovo.
Can't help you, so
I kind of feel like I have to stick around if only to fight this guy.
You should have positioned better.
Do you want to do anything? Do you want to do anything to the roll, or do I know what it is?
I don't have any.
Okay,
portents left,
so you're at. Okay, all right. So first attack is a miss.
Sweet.
I'm gonna make another one on Sosrovo. This one is a 28.
No point shielding that.
Okay, so you take 29 damage, 17 piercing, and 12 fire.
Jesus.
Okay, so Sosrovo goes down on the second hit. You dodge the first lance of flame, but the second one gets you. And then turns, and since you're right in his face, Bryn, he's just gonna hit you with his third one. I get a 22.
That hits.
Okay, so it's 8 piercing, and then
Okay.
you're resistant to fire.
Yeah.
So another,
Yeah.
so 8 piercing and 6 fire for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to mention this is the turn I dispel the chickens. Concentration over.
Okay, so you're the chickens.
Be
Because
gone.
they're being more harm than.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Because then Jander would get attacked by attacks of opportunity.
Well, and now Gender can attack fucking the person we need to kill.
Yes.
instead of
So
not.
he is going to, let's see. Makes 2 attacks. One willing creature or grappled, incapacitated, or restrained. Okay, so he's going to jump up here Whoop, he hops up.
Oh, look. You knocked him down for me. Let me finish him off. Oh.
Yeah, and so he jumps up here, and he is going to make an unarmed strike to try to grapple him. He gets a 28. So instead of dealing damage, he
Good job.
grapples Haruman.
Nice.
So let me find the sexy tie-up icon that we can use again.
God.
There we go. All right. So Jander jumps up on top, grabs him, and he whispers quietly, "Is like, good to see you again, old friend." And he tries to bite the spot where his shoulder plate and his neck armor meet up. So he's gonna try to bite him. So let's see. Here we go.
Go, vampire dude.
He gets a 13. So the two of them are struggling and grunting like a
His
couple
neck
of
is too well
sweaty,
armored.
hot anime characters.
There's a title that comes up above their heads, and there's like a front cover of an anime. You know?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
like a guy in full armor being grappled by a half-naked vampire. It's
Yeah, we.
great,
So
yeah.
there are no more chickens. So Bryn, it is your turn.
I think I like above the noise of the storm, I yell at Bryn. I'm like, get Sosorovo out of the way. And like you can see the like storm look, the like lightning
Just
static in
just
the
strike me.
So-
Just kill me.
I'm done.
And
From
me.
the- okay, you say that, Sosro. Let's be clear. So if you are killed by damage caused by the Hellfire Lance, you rise from the river Styx as a lemure in 1d4 hours.
Sick.
So if Sosorovo does die, then I guess Dave, you're gonna play a lemure for the rest of the campaign.
I'll
fucking
do it.
sick.
I'll do it.
Perfect.
With
Hello, everyone. Apparently, all lemures sound like Richard Nixon. Aru. I love it. Bryn, please, your turn. Interrupt the vampire snuggles.
yeah, well, I'm just curious. So because Haruman is grappled, if I were to drag Sosorovo away,
Yeah, he's
Would-
still the only thing grapple does is he can't move from where he is. He can still take,
Okay,
take
so he
swings
would
at
still
you
get
and
an AO. Ugh. I don't want to like bring you up just to have you knocked down again. He seemed very intent on killing you. I think because you're the wizard.
Yeah.
He's played Shadowrun.
yes, he knows to geek you.
I mean, honestly, Bryn, if you just get away, I can cast the lightning to this spot
Move to the
and it'll just
opposite
hit him.
corner. Yeah.
The lightning is cast on one like dot and then the 5 like squares around
I
it.
mean 4.
Cool. All right. So
Yes.
Before,
Bryn-
yeah.
I'm gonna move up to at the very least
Okay.
like protect Sosorovos if
Yeah, if he tries to stab him
but
down.
tries to stab again. And then I'm gonna hit with my mace and hope that I hit. Or should I? I could take the action to do what I popped up in chat, which is channel divinity, and I get a +3 to all of my weapon attacks.
Your call.
Go ham. I've got plenty of turns to do stuff. I'll roll 20. It's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
He'll
It
roll
just
20.
means I won't be
Oh,
helping
20,
just
20.
yet, but I feel like
That's
it's
fine.
better to hit than not.
Well,
yeah.
I'm
They're
down
having
to
a
first
vampire
level spells
snuggle right
anyway.
now.
They're
They
having
are.
a snuggle.
But
Yeah.
hopefully
it's
he'll
a
be
snug
distracted
time.
for a turn. So I'm gonna actually use my turn to channel divinity
By
sacred
the
weapon.
power of
Grayskull.
I guess I could like drop my mace and use. No, that would less good. I was like, do I want the more damage weapon? By the power of Grayskull, Bryn's weapon glows with celestial light. It's bright teal, and the already magic mace becomes slightly more magical. So for 1 minute, I add my
Jander.
charisma modifier to attack rolls made with this weapon.
Jander, Haruman, and I can only imagine Sathra all go
Yeah.
like, God. Yeah.
I
And I mean,
Bryn's
I actually think that this
Grayskull, bring it!
I think the show we go full anime, so we see like
Yeah.
the hill and all the moaning dead and stuff, and it's from a much wider shot, and there's like a beam of light and a burst of celestial energy.
It does also admit bright light for a 20 foot radius.
exactly. Yeah.
That is my turn. That's my
Okay.
action.
All right. In fact, I think Brave Fright's 20-foot radius. I'm gonna make a roll. I want to just check on something.
It's not sunlight.
No,
It's
I'm
not
not. It has nothing to do with the fight. Okay. All right.
Okay.
None
Do
of.
we attract attention?
So I was just gonna say, yeah, you're standing on top of a hill, and there are like essentially airships, hell airships flying around. So like, I just wanted to see if any of the airships were like Commander Zariel, look! And they all go and they see a big glowy fucking thing at the top of a hill. But no, nobody noticed.
Oh,
You got away.
They just shell us and they're just looking at ends.
Yeah, Zariel's just like, prepare the cannons.
God, no.
What? That's Zariel's voice? Okay.
Yeah, she's
No.
played by H.R. Giger. Did you
No.
not know?
I don't want it now.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Welcome
Prepare
to my
the
Stop
flying
it.
fortress.
Stop it.
I have a fortress.
Yeah,
in the
well,
sky.
there we go. That's the thing now. Okay, all right. So Bryn,
I quit.
you use your channel divinity. You stride forth. Let me give you a little glowy sword, so I can do that now. Okay, and that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay,
an action.
Sathra, it is your turn. What would you
All
like?
right,
to do?
friends. Here's the question I need to ask you as a party because I have 2 separate turns I can take. Either I put damage into this nerd, or I go get Lulu. Any like tactical preferences? Like, it's really those are the choices.
I don't. Hitting him is hard.
Yeah.
Probably try and get him handled. Lulu can like either we get her
Well,
now or we
like,
save
we're-
her
I
later.
waste my effort if she get another wasp picks her up. You know what I mean? Like,
That's totally fair.
but I can. Yeah, if you want me to focus this guy, I can definitely focus this guy first. I just want to like do the thing the party's gonna be okay.
I
with
feel
me
like
doing.
I feel like saving Lulu is the last thing on Sather's mind.
I mean, I just spent 3 turns trying to snipe a wasp out of the air to save her.
Yeah.
so-
Why did Sather do that? Tell
Because
me more
she's
about your
key
internal
to the
motivation.
fucking storyline.
Yeah, she knows she knows the
friend.
way to go. You need her if you want to get out of hell and do all that
Oh.
other shit.
I
So-
forgot about all the useful things she supposedly is here for.
Yeah.
mhm.
So what's locked inside that gold
I think
dome?
tactically we're gonna have a really hard time just with the
With
3 of us.
this, with
But
this boy,
the
yeah.
hope is that with I was gonna say Jason Morningstar, and I'm like, that's not it.
Hi, it's me, Jason
That's
Morningstar,
not his name.
famed ancient vampire and creator of such games as Fiasco and Night Witches.
Yep, that's the guy.
but we're gonna I can't remember his actual name, so that's what his
Jander
name-
Sunstar.
Xander Sunstar.
I'm pretty sure Jason Morningstar can. So I do that
Wait,
art.
Jason Morningstar's a vampire?
All right.
I mean,
so,
I don't think I've ever seen him in
But
the daytime.
hopefully he will, like the 2 of them will have at it enough. That,
Yeah. Yeah. The 2 of them will.
Can I
Mhm.
communicate with
I don't know what you
Right next to my
assume.
dead
games.
body.
I don't know what you assume vampire and like
Yeah,
human
you don't
genitalia looks
realize
like,
this, but the
this
real way to
I
win this,
really
the
have
real way to win
mandibles.
this encounter, if you want the true ending, is if you give Jander and Haruman 3 full rounds to struggle, then they fall into a lover's embrace, and it changes the ending of the game. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
What are you
now
doing,
that we've
Sather?
had this tactical discussion about
Mhm.
what I'm going to do and come to no fucking answers,
there isn't really a clear one.
I can still dimension door and cover the space in a really fast time. So I think what we'll do is we'll just fight here and then hope
Yeah, because you can get over there quick.
I can get over there very fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
I'm
you're-
gonna line myself up.
As I say,
for-
yeah, you're in a much better position now.
I'm gonna line
Yep.
myself up for a good shot,
Nice
and
clear
then
shot.
I'm gonna shoot what's his butt and try and hit him. So I don't have great chances, but we'll see. 20,
That is a hit.
sick deal, 7 damage.
Okay.
And then another one, another 20
Another 20. Yep.
for another
Another
14
14.
damage.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you're firing arrows into him. Him and Jander are struggling.
Hissing arrows hitting him through the armor.
Yes. Yeah. Totally. And I imagine they probably like the arrows hit and then like squirm a little, like to
There's a
really
little,
dig in there.
Yeah, like wriggling.
Yeah. So Srovo, can you make a death save, please?
Yeah.
And you are within the distance of Bryn, so you get the +3, right?
Yeah, I was wondering whether it was going to calculate that in when I press the button. We'll see.
We'll see. It does.
Oh my god.
So
It
Srovo lives!
worked! I chanted.
Back
You
on
can't
his
keep
feet.
a good gnome down. Nice
Back on their
work.
feet, so
That was a
Srovo is
20 for
ready.
those of you listening.
No, we're just
Easy
freaking out about an
game.
11. We're very supportive.
What?
All right.
Easy game.
Guys, that is a pro gamer move.
So Srovo, you were not as dead as maybe was once imagined. What would you like to do with your turn? Which you suddenly have.
I hadn't planned it because I didn't expect to actually roll.
Oh God!
Run away.
I hold my
Run
action.
away.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
I hate disengaged though. It's a waste of a turn.
Yeah, but
I hate
you know
it
what
so
else is a
much.
waste of a turn? Taking
Dying
massive
again.
damage from a lance and
Yeah,
eating shit.
that's true.
He's grappled. He can't move, so you might as well get away from him.
I wriggle quickly and with great skill between Bryn's legs and away to safety.
Okay, so I assume you want to stand up as part of your, or do you want to
Wait,
stay
I
prone?
can't do that. I can't. It doesn't actually make a difference. So I have to stand up.
Yes.
It takes 15 of my 25, and I disengage, so I don't actually get out of range unless I go directly up.
Go directly
So
up.
I can't move by you because otherwise I stay in Lance range.
So you're taking
Okay.
the disengage action, standing up, and then
disengage
moving.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what to use as disengage, but that's fine. He's the only person who could have AO'd you. Okay. All right. November.
I would like to attempt to hit him with a lightning bolt. It's landing on the point
Yep.
in between those
Sure.
squares.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
So it's a DC 15 dexterity save, and thank you for rolling way better on that lightning.
He gets a 24,
So he takes half of that, so 10
damage.
10 lightning damage. 9
Rounds down.
9 lightning
9.
damage.
Okay.
It's about the same as it was last time.
All right. So you're conjuring hell lightning. Do you want to move at all? Or you want to see where you are?
I think that I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And because I didn't cast that, I can use my bonus action.
So okay. Yeah. You have when you get to where you are,
Hmm?
as you leave this square or that square or that square,
Stab you.
he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's a reach weapon.
He's got a 10-foot bubble, so he
well, could
turns and fires the lance in your direction.
I have just remained in his
Yes.
thing? If
Yeah.
was I in it before?
Yes, you were.
You were. That's yes.
Okay. Well, then I see the length of his blade, and like
You're right there, Dave.
Dave's just thinking about the earlier snuggle.
All right, so you're gonna move there, and then what,
I'm
then what are you
just
gonna do?
Something about vampires.
I-
It's like-
length of
I
his blade,
cast
too.
healing word on our gnome friend.
Okay.
And I give him it's 12 HP.
Okay.
I'll probably still die in one hit, but I very much appreciate it.
Yay!
I'm
All right,
trying.
and that's it, November.
Yes, that's an action and a bonus action and movement. So I think that's everything.
All right. So Haruman can't move. He's turning. He's like fighting with Jander, and I think he snarls and like shoves Jander back for a second, and his armor all at once glows with a reddish light, and a bunch of the injuries that you have dealt him, you see them heal up.
This is not my final form.
Yeah, so he heals himself, but that takes his whole turn.
God damn it.
Jander will attempt to bite him again.
Do it.
How much did he heal? Is it probably all of it because he's a fucking.
Jander bites him in the
narcissist.
face for a crit for
Oh, nice.
10
Okay.
piercing,
Chomp.
and then another 14, and then another 8 necrotic. Let me just see if he's resistant.
Whatever, we're gonna kill this nerd. I don't
Nope.
care.
Okay.
I can't tell whether to tell off chat for giving us the spoiler of how much hit points it is, or to also just say nice because everyone else said nice.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, Jander is biting him and like draining his blood. And becoming more powerful every second. Bryn, it is your turn.
I've souped up my mace.
Hit this
I'm
guy with your mace.
gonna hit him, hopefully. So I have a +3 to this attack. Should be factored in if I'm doing it correctly. 24.
Hey.
Good job.
I'm
Okay.
going to smite him.
Okay.
Oh, give him the smite.
Give, him
Yeah.
the, give him the old smiting.
They do it.
So and he's he count as a fiend or undead?
He's definitely a fiend. Yeah.
Heck yeah. For 29 damage, 20 of which is radiant.
Sick. Okay,
Oh,
cool. Nice work. Okay. Yeah, so you're swinging this glowing
And I
mace
still have a
around.
second attack.
And he brings up his shield. You batter it aside, smash him in the chest. Jander's like holding one of his
Helm's
arms back.
mad.
And
Get him,
and
Bryn, get him.
So yeah, between you and Jander, right? Because Jander's holding him and like draining his blood, and he's struggling there, and he can't fully fight back. And you're just
like,
blasting
hang
him.
on, just like protect.
Yeah,
Imagine
take
though,
another
if
swing.
like within the rules of D&D, there's like this guy's just been fused with radiant energy, and then the vampire is sucking on his blood. Like also, that'd be weird. That'd be weird.
Get him, Bryn. Second
I
attack.
also,
let's
I have a
go.
second attack. I feel like there's like a flash of like the wings. There's no actual wings, or like a little flash of the halo because I've souped up my mace.
Oh yeah.
Make it
On like
extra.
the hits, there's like an
Woo.
echo of it.
Another hit. Should I
Nice.
just? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna expend another smite.
I don't know
Okay.
if you
Oh,
can.
Can
Yeah,
you do
Alpha
2
strike.
per?
Can you?
Yes.
You
Absolutely.
can. Okay.
Because it
all right.
doesn't
think
take a
it's once
bonus
per
action
attack.
or a reaction.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah, it's
Get
just
him.
I just expend a spell slot.
Fuck his shit up.
Oh, that's terrible. But 21.
Another 21. Nice. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Bryn just smashing away at him while Janner holds him in place.
Whap.
Okay. Sathra.
I guess I shoot him.
Realize I can use higher level spells.
I guess I shoot him.
Forget.
Okay.
There's a part of me that's like, well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
10 damage,
Okay.
and then
Oh,
you
nice.
chow, and I miss.
Yeah,
and that
second one's a
pings
miss.
Off.
Yep.
And that's what I got. That's what I got.
All right. So Sorovo, miraculously alive.
It's
Get
chromatic
him.
orb time.
Get him.
Hey, man.
Hey.
He's probably immune to fire.
Definitely.
And something else. I love my lightning damage at the moment.
Yeah.
Lightning's a nice safe bet. It's working for November.
Yeah. Do I have anything else? No. All first level spell slots left. 15 lightning damage.
Okay.
And
All right.
I'm gonna. How far is your aura? 15 feet or 10 feet? 10.
10.
Okay. So I'll move as far as humanly possible away from this guy while staying in your aura.
That seems smart.
Okay.
You can do it, lightning.
Okay. November.
I'm going to use an action to try and lightning this fellow
Hit
again.
the same spot.
Yeah, because it still doesn't hit any of us.
Okay.
So he has to make another DC 15 dexterity save.
Okay. He gets a 25.
So he takes 9 lightning damage.
Okay.
What?
He's dead.
Oh, we're so close.
So yeah, lightning bolt leaps from the clouds, jumps down to the ground, hits him in the chest. Jander shoves him away as his body crumples to the ground, smoking from this, and he just quickly turns into a puddle of goo.
I would like to immediately state that I dimension door to where Lulu is, pick her up like a football, and run back this way.
Okay, all right. So you, as soon as that happens, yeah, right, like Sather, you see him go down. You're like, I'm out.
I see him go down. I turn.
Disappear.
I draw a circle with the like bow and step through it, and yeah, go get her.
Sick.
Okay, all right.
I cannot die.
I like walk over and see the ground where he like disintegrated at, and I'm like, I feel kind of bad because wasn't he fighting for, well, Zariel when she was
And
good?
Jander looks up at you and he like wipes the blood off his mouth, and he still looks pretty hungry. But
Fuck
you're
him. He
watching
tried to kill me.
You're watching
What?
him slowly, like he's getting hotter and hotter the longer you watch him, as like blood flushes to his face and he like becomes like full on, like he's recovering very quickly. But he looks over at you and he says, "That should teach you a lesson about loyalty. It doesn't matter if what you do is right or wrong." He looks around. "This place perverts your intent, which is why I intend to leave it as quickly as I can."
Wait, you're leaving now? After I gave you my blood? And I saw you didn't let go of me. I had to teleport away, you son of a bitch. You tried to kill me.
Yeah, and he looks over at you and he nods and he says, "And I don't intend to finish the job now. Consider it a gift, gnome." And he turns
Oh, it's a
back.
gift now after we've saved your life. Oh,
He turns back
I'm
to the
just a
rest of you.
vampire.
He turns back
What?
to the rest of you and he says, "I don't know whether to thank you or to curse you for continuing my miserable existence. But before I go,
Not to roll her eyes.
I may be able to offer you some help.
I should hope so.
Why are you here? What are you looking for?"
We're
Bryn, I
trying
think, gestures up to the sky where Elturel is.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to put that back where it belongs. You know, that city you once swore to protect.
Put that thing back where it came from.
Oh,
or
so help me.
He shakes his head and he says, I can never return to Elturel.
I'm back. What did I miss? I've got like Lulu under my arm.
And every time you run, if your arm squeezes Lulu, she makes a noise like a bagpipe. Every time you squeeze her. And he says, he says, you've freed me from one torment, and I'm thankful for that, but I'm still alive. So, back where I began.
There are still people in Elturel who did nothing to deserve this torment. You were here for what? 100 years, 600 years? Would you want them to suffer that same fate?
And he turns and he looks at you and he says, when you've seen the things that I have, you can lecture me about fate, whelp.
Fucking call me a whelp.
And he snarls at you a little.
Oh, are we playing the self-pity game? Oh, bad things have happened to all of us who've lived more than 100 years and these kids. So look, you will help us. And maybe those people, I don't really care about those people that much. Mostly us, because we saved your life. And even if you don't value it, I do, because I wasted magic and my life. Look, I got bite marks on my gross hand.
And he looks down and he says, yes, but you've only lived a few hundred. No.
Enough.
And when he says that, he looks down, he's like, no, Jander, we swore to ourselves never to grant that terrible gift. And he like looks away. And then he says,
Bryn's mace is still like faintly glowing.
You say that like, oh, I'll be a vampire. He's like, no, you mustn't. It is the greatest curse I could bestow. I must away. And he turns to the horizon.
Say you're gonna help us.
He said he would help us with whatever came after we released him. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll use him as like a temporary summon.
And he turns back to you and he says, where you intend to go, I cannot follow. Zariel's anger. There are things sometimes even the vampire are afraid of.
Literally, fuck off. I don't want this guy.
We're looking for a sword. What do you know?
He says, yes, Zariel's blade. I'm afraid that burden isn't mine to carry. And he looks over at Lulu. And he says, ask that little one when it wakes up what it remembers of this place.
Believe us, we have.
She's useless, but we do need her. Yeah.
And so,
thanks for going and getting her, by the way.
I think from under your arm.
I'm tossing her unconscious body in the air like a.
And so when you catch her, Lulu's like, actually, I'm awake and I'm quite nauseous. If you could stop. And then you stop and you're like holding her, and she looks at you. She's like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna." And then she barfs a bunch of sparkles. And he's like aiming away, just and like sparkles fly out of her, a little rainbow. She's like, "Oh, sorry, Zapper. He's right, you know. I think I'm starting to remember some things."
Great.
And when she says that,
who knew that hell wasp venom was a memory?
Jander turns to the group of you and says,
fucking swish his cloak
and he says to you, farewell, adventurers. May our paths never cross again. And he turns into a bat and he flies away. Yeah, he turns into a bat and I guess a swarm of bats. And then, yeah, he duckulas away off the screen.
Bryn looks at everybody.
Bryn, I got one of them.
Bryn looks around.
Knock him out of the air.
Really thought he was going to be more useful than that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have just left him up there.
I hate to say, actually, no, I don't at all. I was right this entire time. We put ourselves in all that risk for nothing.
Not for nothing.
Yes, for nothing. We got nothing out of it.
So that's when Lulu says, No, I remembered. It took a little bit of jostling, and I almost got kidnapped by some wasps.
We can keep kicking you unconscious if that helps.
I will point this out.
It might. Could I get a helmet or something?
We did have some assistance from him in dealing with one of Zariel's powerful generals. So, assuming when we face her, we now no longer have to face just a smoldering pile of ashes of Haruman.
You killed Haruman and you freed Jander. Zariel's gonna be. Oh, she's gonna be mad.
Speaking of, did he actually have anything on his, remains that we might want?
So his Hellfire Lance is like a part of him. There were a lot of people in chat asking.
Isn't it always?
Well, hang on. A lot of people in chat were asking about whether it's a lance or not because there's some special rules. It's not. It's like his arm. Basically, it's not really a lance. It's like a special bonded to him thing. But I think since it's a separate magic item,
Is it Hell Knight plate or something?
I think he leaves behind his infernal tack. Nothing says
nightmare summoning.
Nothing says he doesn't. I think the only thing that remains is a bridle, a bit, some reins, a saddle, some stirrups, and spurs. There's a pile of hell leather.
That would be so
Oh my
cool
god,
if we
while
didn't
you
have
guys
a
are driving the
sweet,
thing, can
massive
I
cart.
ride a nightmare alongside and just
Totally.
great sword stuff? That's what I want to do.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the infernal tack. It does require attunement by a creature of evil alignment. Hey, now both my D&D shows on this channel have an infernal tack in them. So attunement by an evil creature, and then you have to find and subdue a nightmare, and then it enslaves it to your purpose, and then it becomes a true partner in evil. But it is something to hang on to for later because
we subdued a nightmare like 2 seconds ago.
Technically, the chickens.
We murdered it.
But you murdered it, yeah.
Do you remember the Death Knight starting zone? Because that's what.
So you have these items, and you have a set of infernal tack, riding tack, and you can hang on to it.
I'll take the infernal tack then.
Yeah, exactly. And then finally, once you summon it, its power and toughness is equal to the number of swamps you control.
Yeah.
Which, in Sathr's case, you must control at least one swamp.
Well, at least one.
Sathr's definitely black-green.
You can definitely borrow one.
She's like black-red.
I would. It depends on how fancy we want to go, but yeah, black-red, green, one of those. Yep. Cool. All right. So you have your infernal tack. That is the item that they drop. The bodies remaining on the trees, now that Haruman has been dispatched, they turn to dust and blow away. Their suffering now ended. And so now you're standing on this empty,
I feel better about that.
Yeah, this empty iron-treed hill, with just like hell wind blowing their dust away.
So Lulu, you were saying something?
Yeah. Oh, also let me put on the map because I added Haruman's Hill. The Hell Wasp nest, in case you ever feel like going there, is over here in the distance. It's in these hills somewhere down here.
I'm gonna veto that one.
Right? Yeah.
Bryn's like,
hell wasps.
Nice.
Okay, so let's see what she remembers. So,
opposed to it. It's just a lot of work.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you all sit down, or you stand around, and Lulu's got her shit together more or less, as much as Lulu is capable of doing such a thing. And she says, I guess all that being knocked unconscious and being brought back and being knocked unconscious again and being brought back and being captured by wasps and being poisoned and then being thrown around like a football jostled something loose in my head. I'm really sorry I dragged everybody over here. This isn't the place I thought that it was, but hey, you freed that scary vampire.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
Something.
Good job, everybody. So I was thinking about it, and we pretty much have two options. I know that there are two places that are important, and they lead to the place we're trying to go, and to the sword, and then to Zariel herself eventually, but I don't know which one we should pursue. One of them is a place where demons manifest. They come from somewhere. Maybe it's a hole in the ground, or I can't remember, but I remember there are a lot of demons there. But the other one is a place where demons are destroyed, where they get rid of them. So I guess it depends on whether you like demons better or devils.
I
I
Can't
have
say I'm a fan of
preference.
either.
So let me point out. So she knows that you have that map, right, Sosarova? So she takes a look at it and she's like, let's take a look and see. So I think, let me see if they are on here or if they're ones I need to add. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay. So the area she points out on your map that refers to the demons, not the demons being attacked, the demons arriving, is a locale called the spawning trees, which is down here, right? So there's the spawning trees. And then she doesn't know the name of it, but when you're looking at it on the map, she's like, not that one, not that one. Yeah, that guy, the demon zapper. And she points to
Is it
this little guy. Yep. So there's the demon zapper right over there.
Wow,
So are
talk
we gonna
about
go
an
to
appealing
Mordor?
decision.
Yeah, so you can go to the spawning trees or the demon zapper. And she's like, they're both important, but I don't know which one to go to.
They both seem equally as unpleasant. I will also point out we do happen to be near a place that I kind of might have made a deal to go to in exchange for my continued life.
Yeah, behind you is this looming volcano of Bell's Forge. Yeah.
We're just sort of
Right.
No.
back.
That's a side quest. We'll do that when we hit.
Yeah,
like,
he
level
didn't
10.
say you have to
Just
come there
clear
until
out.
you have the stuff. You have his cooling rods.
Oh, that's right. I still need to find out where his adamantium rods are.
Yeah, you need to go get him his cooling rods and then bring him
Adamantium,
back.
Is that what it is? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I gotta get him his cooling.
Well, the Zapper thing, it looks to be back the way we came. If I understand this map at all, which
Nah,
I
it
don't.
kind of
There
moves
is no
around,
back the
as I
way we
understand
came in
it.
hell. It's all.
Yeah, it's
somewhere
like just
else
relative
by
to
now.
near where we're going. You have to think about it, I think. Well, I hate demons a lot more, personally. So if nobody else cares, I want to go to the cool big magic thing, see if I can find some magic stuff to take.
You mean the zapper or the
Zapper?
tree?
Yeah.
Because you've just described
No,
both being
Screw the
magic.
tree. Big
Zapper?
trees.
All right, zapper it is. I don't.
Sure.
So tall. Why do they need to be that tall?
If we go to if we go
Hey.
to
be a
the
plant.
if we go to the place where there are devils, one of them might have a horse. So
Yep.
I don't know the difference, honestly, between one or the other.
one are forces of absolute chaos and rampant destructive evil. The others are more like do as I say, crush you under your boot heels sort of evil.
Yeah.
Devils.
You got it.
Which is kind of weird when you consider that drow make their pacts with demons.
I feel like
Well, they're also very chaotic. So
whichever one is following its nature most and not trying to impose it on other people would probably be better.
they both impose their nature on other people. That
But
is
the-
the intent of
I
evil.
want to zap them. Come on. let's
I
go
would
to
like
the
to
zapper.
impose
You
my
wanna go to the
nature on other
zapper?
people.
Yeah.
Okay.
The question of how they're doing.
So the demon zapper, if you're headed for the demon zapper, that begins the final section of this chapter, which is the path of devils. So everybody levels up to level 8. So let's do that now before we head out for the demon zapper. Yeah.
Take a nap in the
Yeah.
car.
What a good choice.
Mhm,
All right, I
mhm.
gotta look at.
We
By the end of the path of devils, you'll be level 11.
Sweet.
So you have
If
set
we
foot upon the
reach
path
the
of devil.
end.
So
I
yeah,
will
you're
ask
gonna-
the question: will we get hit points back, or do we want to?
No, like level up, but don't like unless you want to also try to take a rest here, which you could do, but yeah, you won't heal
Shit,
automatically.
it's level 8.
Yeah, level 8. So it's feats, ability score increases. For this level, is anybody rolling their hit points?
No.
Nope.
What do I get? I think I get I can fly. I believe
Yeah.
I can fly.
Well, you can't fly, right? You can turn into something and fly.
I can turn into something that
Okay.
flies.
It just doesn't. It's not as good of a song. you
Yeah, I believe I can turn into something that can fly.
know? I
Yeah.
Hey,
believe-
that means everyone in this party can fly for at least some point of the
Fly.
day.
Except me.
You can
No, don't you have
cast
the fly
fly.
spell?
I
Oh,
can
no, you don't have
I
the
don't
fly.
have fly.
I don't know. So
Well, my fly is higher level, therefore I can cast it on multiple creatures.
5
There you
plus
go, everybody
con
can fly.
modifier.
yeah, so travel will be by way of your vehicle. Obviously, everybody go and load up.
We still haven't long rested, which means I still have a Spectre.
Yep.
Nice.
Another
But we didn't
4th
use that
level
at all.
stealth.
Well, the
Yeah,
Spectre
we
guarded the
guarding the
vehicle.
car.
so-
Oh, right. Okay.
So that our car didn't get stolen while we were bantering with edgy McEdgelord.
I get solo. I get the ability score improvement. That's all I get.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty much what everyone gets. It.
Yeah. But you can take a feat in lieu, right?
I could,
Yes.
but I think I'm gonna dump 2 into strength so that I have an
Yeah.
18 strength.
Big
Because I
arms.
feel like
Oh, a feat might actually be good because I've got 20 charisma. I don't
That would
need
be
it.
Yeah, same.
yeah, because I don't have a 20 in anything yet. Because remember, I didn't have particularly good
Feat
stats when we
might take
started.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can, I mean, feel free to pick whatever like stuff you want to do now. And then if there's anything you can't decide, like if you're like, oh, I'm going to level up everything except my feet, then you can choose the feat later and like hold off on it. It's not like it's now or wait till the next level. So if you do want to take some time to figure that out, you're welcome.
Sharpshooter.
Ooh.
Sharpshooter.
I
Good,
could
like-
potentially take Infernal Constitution.
What does that
That's a
do?
good call.
Fiendish blood runs strong in you, unlocking a resilience akin to that possessed by some fiends. You gain
Is
a +1 con score, resistance to cold damage and poison damage, and advantage on saving throws against being poisoned.
anybody multi-classing?
Nope.
No.
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 I'm
I
kind
just I ask because I'm gonna update the overlays for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I don't
I've
think
never
so.
played a paladin before, so I'm like, I want to like try out
Yeah.
all the paladin stuff, you know?
Yeah, totally. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take that +1 in Constitution, which puts my Constitution up to 3. So then do I have to change my hit point maximum?
So your hit points change retroactively as well. So if your
Right.
con mod changes, you
So
get
I get +8 more?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1 per level?
yeah one for each level.
Okay. So that's 67, I think.
Nice.
Just take Great Weapon Master. Just go great sword shit. Very tempting.
There we
Very
go.
tempting.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you'll level up here once more during the Path of Demons or Devils. I can't remember which. Path of Devils, and then once at the or twice more during the path, and then once at the end, which is pretty cool.
That many good spellcasting feats are there, really?
There we go.
Feats have always been a little like feast or famine.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter, horrifically overpowered.
Yeah,
Spellcaster
very,
ones.
very much considering it.
Yeah, compared to Spell Sniper as well. It's like you get an extra cantrip as opposed to the -5 to hit +10 damage thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Sharpshooter just gives you the Great Weapon Fighter extra damage thing. That's interesting.
While you're checking, while you guys are checking that out,
I'm looking at feats.
I'm
just in
gonna
case.
show chat a little preview of the next sections.
Oh, no.
So this is they've chosen to go on the Path of Devils. So this is the shape of the first few. And then yeah, between these two, they'll level up again. And then further down the line. And then if we look, I think I can show off the end ones. Let's see if I can make this fit. Yeah, here we go. So these are the end bits here. Yeah. That should be cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then the other path, so this is where the adventure splits. The other
That's
path
interesting.
is like this. So this is what we see. So we end up level 8 here between these two. And then once more again at the end, I think. Yeah. Cool. Everybody sorted out for level stuff?
I think I'm
Mhm.
just
Yeah, I
gonna
think
take
so.
the ability score, but I was just looking at like What if I take that fighter thing where you get?
Yeah, I mean, you
Whatever.
can workshop it a little further if you want to.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
you can hang.
sharpshooter if only because vehicle to vehicle combat 600 feet away, I can make a shot without taking disadvantage or
That's
any
nice.
penalties from cover. So seems pretty good.
Yeah, the ability to ignore cover is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also going to take another spell. I can learn another spell. Stone Skin.
Yeah, sick. Stone Skin
Whoa.
rules.
And then I gotta look at spells, I guess.
50 hit points. So strong. Being a wizard's scary.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. All right. So I think let's talk about, do you want to take a long rest here, or do you want to like set out and rest along the way? Or cause like, I feel like this place, I mean, you're literally at the scene of the crime. If anybody comes to
Yeah.
investigate what happened to
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Haruman,
we're
I
gonna
don't
leave.
think we stay here.
yeah.
Back to the car.
Okay. So let's
Can we
actually,
do,
I should
like road
start.
trip rules of one person driving and like rotate.
I should start a countdown too of time. So it has been one day of travel to get you from Mad Maggie's to Harmon's Hill.
Mhm.
Okay. So you still have two days left on the soul coin that's in there. I guess that's another reason to think about long rests, because they eat up once you put the coin in, the vehicle runs for 72 hours straight and then turns off. So that would eat up days. But right now you're just at one. Do you want to travel for a day in the direction of the demon zapper and then rest at the end of the day?
Sounds good to me.
I think
Way
so,
it's
yeah.
Do
efficient.
that? Okay. All right.
End up in the middle of nowhere. See if we
So
can find,
travel
like,
is
a
super
rest stop.
weird. The map is fake. And so I think we have to make a couple of rolls. So let's do that at the end of this episode. We'll do some rolls and we'll see if you end up at the demon zapper or if you end up somewhere else. So let me do my features of Avernus here. Okay. All right.
Just gonna take this.
So everybody is traveling on the car, so you're not having to make exhaustion checks. The car's doing that for you. It's
Oh, nice.
running, so you don't have to make those exhaustion checks.
Oh,
But let's see. Okay, but you haven't taken a long rest yet. Okay, good. All right. And then one more thing I gotta check, and then we're good to go. So this one. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, who is responsible for navigation while you're zooming around in Avernus?
Me.
Okay. All right.
I'm extremely perceptive and good at navigating.
Indeed.
All right. So what I need you to roll 2d4 for me.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not using any of my skills, but okay.
Again, because it's like survival doesn't really help. But I need you to roll 2d4. Okay.
7.
All right. So let's see. If the rolls of both dice don't match, you arrive at your destination as intended. Cool. Okay. So do you want to stop and rest first? Because yeah, again, like distance is irrelevant in
Probably.
Avernus. Would you stop
Yeah.
somewhere? Okay.
Yeah, I feel
so
like we
let's
would
actually
in
let's say this
between.
travel then, instead of going to the demon zapper, is going to somewhere to rest. Right? You end up like just having some distance. You
Sure.
drive somewhere,
Yeah.
and in the shadow of some ancient ruin, you find a place that you can hide out along the way to the demon zapper, and then everybody gets a chance to take a long rest.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So let's say all the daily stuff recovers. You're 2 days in, so you have one more day of travel on this vehicle.
My Spectre is gone.
Yeah, Spectre's gone for now.
Yep.
The abilities that rely on the dawn to recharge, let's say they recharge now.
Cool.
And then everybody who is, let me just see here. I think everybody except Sosorovo and Sathra. Let's see. Yeah, anybody who's not evil, make a DC 10 wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I can fail this. I have plus 10.
Perfect. Okay.
I
you're
can't
both
feel
fine.
it, but I didn't.
There you go. Okay.
Actually, yeah, you can't if you're near me. You have plus 10 and another 3.
That's right. Yeah. So you head out and you end up camping alongside. I was gonna say some ancient battleground, but everything here is that. So it's like I imagine that you have this little camp and you've lit some fire and you're eating Maggie's like gross rations. And it's not dark because it never is, but you found some darkness under this half collapsed siege tower. So you can see where huge demons would have pushed it from behind. You can see where it would like launch lemures across the river. And it's like, let's say it's probably like one of these, like over here. So you're kind of posted up next to a battle site that's no longer being used. And both sides of the river here are like pockmarked with debris. And then there's a bridge, a barely capable bridge that you just crossed and ended up on this side. So you got to somewhere to camp. You had a chance to rest. Everybody levels up. And I think we'll pick up next time with the demon zapper. I think we'll do that. Cool.
It's like, I know it's supposed to be cool in Hell Life, but I'm just basically imagining this big blue light.
Yes. Yeah. Wait till you get
Like
there.
the demons are like,
That's what I'm saying. Wait till you get there.
is that what it is?
I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. So
Really?
we'll see. We'll see the true nature of the demon zapper next time. That's it. Let's do some shout outs and we'll call it a day. Blue Jay, why don't you start us off?
Hi, I'm Blue Jay, and I just did another epic thing in Hell as November. So if y'all have any cool new addendums to my name to suggest, please do.
Did you actually put the Destroyer of Nightmares in there? Because I will fight you if I ever
want
hear any
to, but I
will
haven't.
Like Zapper will fight.
Right now, it's a November Solace, one with the ephemeral everything, wielder of burning moonlight, she who dragged them back from death.
So if you want to do any shout out at all, you need to stop saying your character's whole name because you're going to run out of time.
Anyway, Twitter at BlueJay_712. Everything's there. Okay, bye.
Perfect. Dave, why don't you go next?
Sure. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and watching, as always. If you want to follow my stuff, then you can at Dave_the_human on Twitter. Nothing to announce just yet, but I'm working on a bunch of stuff, which is I wanted to show secret things, but I couldn't because of the way it's fine.
Secrets for the future. Excellent. Yeah. Cool. Lauren, go next.
Hi, I'm Random Tuesday. You can find me on the internet at Random Tuesday. I stream stuff and I work on cosplays, and now I play a lot of Magic the Gathering. Not necessarily on stream, just a lot of it. So come hang out with me. It's great. I can quit anytime I like. Find me on Twitter.
Excellent. And last but not least, praise Dendar.
Praise Dendar, indeed. Hello, everyone. I'm Distracted Elf, a completely useless layabout who lives on the internet. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf, where at the moment I'm thinking a lot about a character that doesn't yet exist who I really want to make exist. So if you tune into any stream soon, I'm probably going to be brainstorming that no matter what else I'm doing. So enjoy that. Okay.
Great. Thank you. That's it. That's it for us. Thanks for coming, everybody. If you are not done watching RPGs today, you can stick around. We got somebody coming in right after us with some Ravenloft spookiness. And as always, you can find all of the stuff that we do in Spotify, iTunes, wherever else people find podcast form, or on YouTube at Roll20 app. That's it. We are done for today. We'll see you next time for more hellacious adventures. Thanks for coming. Bye, y'all.